Well, just woke up, was just going through Twitter like I usually do, scrolling down, links down in the description, and I see RuneScape posted something, and usually I'm like, I don't know what they're going to post, and I see Revenant Cave Rework? What? They're going back to the Revenant Cave? They're going back to dead content that they never touch, like any other wilderness boss? Holy fuck! And not only that, they're adding another entangle that holds people for 20 seconds, making the magic book that's normals viable? Okay, that's a good thing to wake up to. Sorry for getting hyped. The only thing I've ever actually looked forward to. I don't even play tournament anymore because I think it's fucking boring. Seasonal, I might play, probably not. Who knows? So, haven't gone through any of the new RuneScape updates in a while just because none of them have really piqued my interest, and obviously 50 to 40 fucking people that went through the new Feeders of Blood, so I don't have to go through that. But I do want to take a close look at this because there's a lot of new items coming out for the Revenant's Cave, and I want to talk about them. So, let's get into this. Yeet. So, RuneScape just posted this today by MintMadCow.sol, and I would say it's a pretty well-worded update on what's going to be happening and what might happen. There are some other like Theater of Bloods updates and some more content quality of life things that are actually pretty sweet. I looked at them. I'm not going to go through those. I just want to go for the wilderness stuff. There's way too much to go through right now, so if you are curious and you haven't seen that, or some other YouTuber hasn't made it, which I'm sure there is, I'll link it down below. Go check it out. Go check out the polls, all that good shit. But just to kind of go through a quick overview, the new shit that's going on with the Revenant's Cave is there's going to be new items that affect the wilderness and not just the Revenant's Cave. So I'm guessing they drop these items and they work only in the wilderness to try to create more livelessness. Alright, that's not a word. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you can use these weapons at wilderness bosses and they're more effective, and there's a ring that helps you PK, and we're going to get right into the first one. Sorry if I get the name wrong. Vigora's Chain Mace. If I know who that is. There's a whole thing up there. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to go through this little box here. Wind charge with a minimum of 1,000 Revenant Ether, which means that Revenant Ether is going to get a new use. It's going to be useful again. There's tons out there. I wish I bought some. I wish I merched. I bought like fucking 100k rune axes. I'm a dumbass. I don't know how to merch. This would have been amazing. But what it does is it adds an additional 50% melee accuracy and 50% melee damage boost versus any wilderness NPC. So Wilderness Slayer, wilderness bosses, lava dragons, revenants. Seriously, there is no livity. I'm gonna use that fucking word again. There's nothing's alive in the wilderness. I went on stream last night to go do wilderness bosses. 4 hours, no one attacked me. I was on live stream. Alright? We were fighting the subbies. We were getting so bored out there. This will bring people back out, making some of these bosses easier to kill. I know I'm gonna buy some of this shit, because Vedion is a bitch. Literally. So, it uses 1 Revenant Ether per hit, even if it misses, and any Revenant Ether stored is dropped within it, just like the bracelet, etc. Here are the stats. It doesn't look too strong, to be honest, but there's some other There's a bow, right, and the wind charge with a minimum of 1,000 Revenant Ether. The crossbow, I might be saying that shit wrong, has additional 50% range accuracy and 50% range damage boost. So they do have something for range. 1 Revenant Ether is used per hit, so this could be really good at Venenatus. Callisto, a lot of peers do that, so I'm guessing a lot of peers can get their hands on this because they love safe spotting. Nobody attacks them. I'm glad they're not taking out the safe spots or the lures, because that would just defeat the purpose. These bosses are too strong to do alone or with people, and they're not rewarding enough. So if you get this bow, you're gonna have a good time. Sorry, I'm talking too fast. I'm actually really excited. 1 Revenant Ether is used per hit, and even if it misses, the bow does not use ammo. I didn't even know that. I just read that. What the fuck? Any Revenant Ether stored within the bow is always dropped on death. So, pretty much, I'm going to be reading these. This is the backstory. I would be so down to do a whole little voice for you guys, but you're here for updates. You're not here to hear me talk or anything like that. So they do have a scepter, which is going to be, I believe, a magic staff, which would work well at like lava dragons. That's probably about it. I don't really know where else you'd use mage in the wilderness, and I go everywhere in the wilderness. I don't know if you can even use these on people. It doesn't really say. It might say up there, actually. Wind charge with a minimum of 1,000. Yeah. Scepter has an additional 100% magic accuracy and 25% magic damage bonus, and I'm guessing it stacks with Occult, so that'd be really good. Lava Dragons might see a new lift, because even if you go to Lava Dragons now, you can use a Black Salamander and not risk any runes at all, and not use very many, maybe like 100 GP per kill, and make 500k an hour and not die. So add this on top of it with faster kills, only using Revenant Ether. You're probably going to make bank, but it is risky, and that's exactly what you want in the Wilderness. So that is amazing. I'm going to read up here. It's tradable one-handed magic weapon that can deal additional damage to Wilderness NPCs. It has the same stats as the Master Wand, but when charged for a minimum of 1,000 Revenant Ether, an additional 100%. So it just kind of goes through the same thing, pretty much. So I'm not really reading the top, but I just wanted to see that it is comparable to the Master Wand. It caught my eyes up there. Here's an Amulet of Varus. You're not coming to this channel to pronounce shit right, okay? I'm just saying. While worn, the Amulet of Varus causes all drops within the Revenant Caves to be noted. So, pretty badass, but at the same time, if all these updates come out, you're probably not going to be wearing this in the first week or so, because this place is going to be packed. I'm going to head out once this update hits, try to get a couple of new items, see if I make any money, but seriously, this probably won't be worn. Elder Malls, blowpipes, all that shit that was used right when Revenants came out again, probably going to go back up. So if you're merching, I would say get on it, because this shit is going to hit the roof. Is that how the saying goes? The player is constantly skulled while wearing this amulet. So they actually have a couple of these items where if you wear them in the Wilderness, you are always skulled, which is badass, to be honest. They want you to risk everything. So if this might not even be good, actually. If you think about it, you're not going to want to be skulled in Revenant's Cave, because, you know, they still have that glitch, or I guess not even a glitch, but the BGS spear where they can just knock you down all your prayer in one hit, and obviously you're not going to go into Revenants with a blowpipe, scold, or anything like that. So I wouldn't imagine seeing a guy with a D-skimmy chilling here. So this might not be as great. They might want to think about that scold, because they really got to fix that BGSD spear. This is a badass one. This is probably going to be the one that goes for the most, because a lot of people like to PK in the Wilderness. The Ferocious Ring. Probably some of the most cool side effects that I've seen in any ring. Really creative. The Ferocious Ring increases accuracy and damage for all combat styles, depending on how deep the Wilderness is. So depending on how deep the player is in the Wilderness, it goes up. So through 1 to 9 Wilderness, it's +1, 10 to 19, +2, 20. You get it, and then 40 plus, it's 5%. So higher than a B ring or a range ring. So it's obviously not going to take place of any imbuements, but if you don't want to risk an imbued ring, this is going to be your best bet. And a lot of people PK around Lava Dragons and around the KVD layer, which is going to get you that max percentage bonus. So you're going to be rocking. I'm going to see this in a lot of thumbnails. Probably Ditterbitter's going to slap this on. Rock came after me, Ferocious. I fucking bet. And I don't... Dude, it's going to be a fucking great video, man. That is amazing. That is pretty much most of the Revenant updates, though. It's just a bunch of items coming in the game that affect not only Revenants, but the Wilderness around it. And to be honest, I have been getting on Jagex's ass for not doing something about the Wilderness right. And this is right. These are very well thought out, detailed things that are coming into the game, and I only want to give them kudos if they actually do read the in-game updates. I don't think they're going to be polled. They're not in the polling thing, but I don't know, because they polled this right here, which we're going to talk about, Restraint. It's going to be the new magic snare that holds for 20 seconds on the regular spellbook, which is very good, very good. And they polled it and it didn't pass. So I don't know if they're just going to be like, you guys, we're adding it into the game. I would love that. The only thing that I'm not sure of is, why does it cost Wrath runes? That's going to make you kind of depend on the new spell Fire Surge. And anytime I see someone in the Wilderness with Fire Surge, it's a free kill. Usually, unless it's amenity, it's too far down to click, and it's such a small little hitbox. No one's really mastered the muscle memory of it, so I don't know. I'd rather it be Blood Runes, to be honest, because Blood Runes are probably more of a bitch to really get rid of in the game, right? They're trying to feed her blood, the scythe, all of these new weapons, but there's not that many in game. Blood Runes people are crafting them by the buttload. Why not get some Blood Runes in there? Wrath Runes aren't really a big problem. No one cares. They're trying to make it more useful. I'd say maybe Blood and Wrath Rune interchangeable would be really good to see this. So I don't know, they don't listen to me. I think it'd be a really cool update if it could be blood runes or wrath runes, because it's gonna really fuck with my inventory. And the worst thing about magic spells is not only are they weak and they don't freeze as long, but they also take up all of your inventory, and this is not really gonna help too much with the inventory cost. But I am really down to see a new magic spell hold come in place to the regular mage book. So that is all of the wilderness updates that I believe. JK, look at that, F2P telly block. Boy, this is gonna be dope. Sadly, there's not too many things to PK deep wilderness, but I think it'd be really fucking cool. I always thought of a challenging way to hybrid, F2P hybriding. It would be very hard because of all the weakness, no prayer pots, prayer flicking, but now it's actually something you might be able to do, especially on the PvP world that they have for F2P. I believe they're still out. I haven't really seen them since the release day because, you know, who gives a shit. So maybe you see somebody training at Hill Giants, pop a TB on them. I think I want. All I'm seeing here is a bunch of content for my channel. I have like 500 PK clips. I'm not uploading them because they're just so repetitive. Who wants to watch more pure PKing? I'm just, you know. So this is gonna be awesome. New content, new fresh stuff. Sorry I talked too fast. I just woke up super excited. Damn, dude, that is amazing. So in the comments, tell me what you're most excited about. I think I'm most excited about, I know these are really badass, the new F2P teleblock and the restraint. I'm really kind of leaning towards some of these new items. The ferocious ring I probably won't use because I'm not a big main britter. I don't like getting falled out on by a whole clan. But I do need some real oomph in my anti-PKing series to kill Vedion, and I'm thinking I'm really excited about these new items. You know, the chain maze, and just, God, this is going to be awesome. I cannot wait for these updates to come out. That is it. Please definitely subscribe down below, notifications on, it would be amazing, would help a ton. Like the video, share it with your buddies, Reddit, if they'll probably hate me actually, all that good stuff. I am making a new gaming channel down below that will not affect this channel at all. I just have a lot of creative thoughts, and obviously it's not going to be a RuneScape channel. So if you like my editing, you like my MLG shit, and you think you'd like to see that on some other gameplay, you know, it's down below. I would love for you guys to check it out on my social medias, Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. Thank you very much for tuning in to this YouTube channel for these awesome updates. I can't wait for them to hit. I'm going to be doing literally everything in the wilderness that consists of all of this, everything, literally everything. I cannot wait. You guys have been there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. I don't know what you want. Let's have